Join me as I dive deep into the mystery of the Hindenburg's fatal crash, and uncover the truth behind what really happened. The Hindenburg is undoubtedly one of the most iconic and tragic figures in aviation history. This German passenger airship was the epitome of luxury and innovation, boasting unprecedented speed and comfort for its time. But its remarkable career was cut short on that fateful day in May 1937, when it met its catastrophic end. When the Hindenburg crashed, it sent shockwaves around the world, leaving people to wonder how such a magnificent feat of engineering could fail so spectacularly. At the heart of the problem was the airship's design, which was beset by flaws that were both fundamental and avoidable. Critics had long voiced concerns about the use of hydrogen, a highly flammable gas, to lift the airship. However, the allure of speed and the pressures of competition had led the manufacturers to overlook these warnings. Furthermore, the airship's venting system, which was meant to release excess gas, was not designed to handle the rapid changes in altitude that the Hindenburg was capable of. These design flaws were compounded by the public's perception of air travel safety at the time. Many people saw airships as a symbol of modernity and progress, and the industry had yet to experience a major disaster. This false sense of security led to a lack of investment in safety research and development. The public's perception was further fueled by the glamour and opulence of the Hindenburg, which was seen as the pinnacle of luxury air travel. Passengers were treated to lavish amenities, including dining rooms, lounges, and even promenade decks. However, beneath the surface of this luxurious facade, the airship's crew was struggling to address the very real safety concerns. As the Hindenburg embarked on its final flight from Frankfurt to Lakehurst, New Jersey, the stage was set for a tragedy of epic proportions. On the evening of May 6, 1937, the Hindenburg had been delayed by bad weather, and the crew was under pressure to make up for lost time. As the airship approached the Lakehurst Naval Air Station, it was caught in a fierce thunderstorm, with strong winds and heavy rain. The crew was battling to keep the airship stable, but it was clear that they were fighting a losing battle. At 7:25 p.m., the Hindenburg suddenly lurched downwards, its tail section dipping precariously. It was then that the first signs of trouble appeared, as a faint glow began to emanate from the rear of the airship. As the Hindenburg's final flight drew to a close, the crew and passengers alike were unaware of the horror that was about to unfold. Eyewitnesses on the ground reported seeing the airship's engines sputtering, and its tail empire suddenly dropping. Then, in an instant, the Hindenburg was engulfed in a massive fireball, its hydrogen gas igniting with catastrophic force. The scene was one of utter chaos, as people on the ground rushed to rescue those on board. The crash of the Hindenburg marked the end of an era, and it would forever change the face of air travel. The dramatic moment of the Hindenburg's ignition and crash is still etched in the minds of those who witnessed it. The key factors that contributed to this catastrophic event are multifaceted and complex, but they can be distilled down to a few critical mistakes. The use of hydrogen, the flawed design, and the pressure to make up for lost time all combined to create a perfect storm of disaster. As we delve deeper into the events of that fateful day, it becomes clear that the Hindenburg's crash was not just a tragic accident, but an avoidable tragedy that could have been prevented. The Hindenburg's legacy is one of tragedy and loss, but it has also had a profound impact on air travel safety regulations. In the aftermath of the crash, the world came together to mourn the loss of life, but it also sparked a renewed focus on safety and innovation. The development of safer fuels, improved design standards, and more stringent safety protocols have all been shaped by the lessons learned from the Hindenburg disaster. As we reflect on this tragic event, we are reminded of the importance of prioritizing safety above all else. In conclusion, the Hindenburg's fatal crash remains one of the most significant events in aviation history, and its legacy continues to shape the industry today. What do you think about the Hindenburg disaster? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about aviation history, be sure to check out our video on the pioneering days of flight.